Alright, so let's review our around the world and our fute ba. So we're going to low line kick. Start getting kicks. So around the world, I'm going to start off by stepping out with my rear leg to my right side. I'm going to go basically heel to heel. I'm going to turn my hips as I raise my knee and then sink and land the kick. Now we say, and then he resets to me. So it's a fundamental part of this drill. I emphasize every time is that I don't want you to step off the line, succeed in your kick, and then step back in front of your opponent. Once you get off the line and you succeed in your kick, they got to adjust to you, right? The next kick is direct from the lead leg. So I raise my knee, come in lead leg. The next kick is I'm going to step on a 45. It's basically like doing a cut kick. But I still want you to keep the fute structure. That my knee comes up, I drop in, right? And the last one is to go outside of his rear leg. So I do the heel to heel again, raise my knee, drop into the kick, and then he adjusts to me. And then it's his turn to go around the world. So
Does this have a French name?
No.
Or told you wrong. There you go.
I say
Around the world, told you wrong.
There you go. So then it'll be Patrick's turn. So I'm being the receiver. I'm letting him get his range, and I'm taking the kicks for this drill. Because part of it is this is a drill for him learning his range. He goes direct inside from the lead leg. Right? And he goes cut kick on a 45. There we go. And then the last one is outside of the rear leg. Right? So all I want you to do now is add a second kick of your choice. Okay? So there's a little chance to express yourself a little bit. But you step off and you throw this. You could just be a double kick if you want, right? Okay. But it could be that I step off and I do this kick and I come back with that kick, chasse, any kick that you feel you want to do. I can come back here and I can turn.
All the technique box.
Yeah. Yeah. I want it all in the low line for now. You can do midline if you feel like you're up to it. That's okay.
That's the term for the long.
All right.
I was thinking about the track. What was that word?
So second kick of your choice. I want a little freedom of expression and see where you are physically in your balance as to what kick you want to throw from here. Like I said, it could certainly be a second kick on the midline. Yeah. Whatever you want. Freedom of expression. I want you to go one for one.
Okay.
Okay. So if he steps out, does one, and you do yours.
Yeah. You want it in order? Like
yeah. For now, let's stick with order. Just I want you to know that order.
Okay.
All right. Before we go back to break, I want to do a little bit of targeting drill. So I'm going to use my gloves to get you targets. So I'm going to put one glove here and one glove here, and I want you to do a fute, double fute.
From the front leg, you think?
So you're going to go low, there, and then he's going to give me the same thing. So you're going to put his glove. So yeah, but I want you to scoop it this way, so that I have a target to actually get inside the glove a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, that's going from Savate gloves to the pattern. No, you're actually probably better off with this. This is not pattern. Right. So, but I want you to find your distance and kick. Oh, that was not great. Right, so but I want you to work the target a little bit, but you don't get. I want you to make sure you have that solar plexus and that just above the knee. That's all I want. Back and forth with that. Now I want you to do. There's one person who's going to be feeding midline futes. Fute median, lead or rear, your choice. You're moving around feeding. When he's doing that, just give me rear for a second, just to show. So I'm going to be working my opposition, my deflection, riding it. Okay, or doing the scoop if I want to do the scoop. Okay, but he can come with either leg, but I want you to work on your options of pairing. I don't want you to escape. I don't want you to evade. So when he's coming, I don't want you to do this right now. I want you to stay in riposte zone. So from the lead leg, give you a break. Your options are opposition, deflection, right? Parry blockade, which is riding it, or fute, which is scooping it. Okay.
What's the word for riding?
Riding it is blockade.
Blockade.
Parry blockade. So I'm putting an obstruction between me and what's coming at me is parry blockade. Right? So opposition is that I'm meeting the force. Deflection is that I'm curving my glove down. Fute is that I'm scooping it. And parry blockade is that I'm riding it by just covering my body. Same as if I do this. Okay? So one person feeding midline futes. So if I'm working with Patrick, you're going to receive, all right? So, but I'm trying to be clean with my kicks. I think as much training for me as it is training for him. Midline futes. Dealing with that. Okay? One person, 1 minute. I'm switching to feeding the mid futes. And I want you to work on riding the futes, so whichever leg is. I want you to ride and I want you to come back with a low line kick. Okay? Whether it is 1-2, like he comes and it's 1-2, or he comes and I half feed it, whatever you like, but I want you to work on the ride and return a low line kick. So that make sure you're staying in the pocket. All right? Can we do that? All right. So as a feeder, your job is to help your partner, right? So if you're beating, like if I'm coming in and I'm right? That's not my job right now. My job right now is to give him to see the kick is coming. He's going to ride. He's going to return. I'm going to let him see the kick is coming. Ride. Returns. Okay? I'm not trying to beat my partner. I'm trying to feed my partner. All right? So one person feeding, other person, I want you to work the ride peri bloque with lateral footwork and a low line fute in return. All right? So your targets are cut kick on the inside, step out and kick here. Okay? Any of those are viable. Right? No coup de pied. I want you to stick with fute. All right? Okay. Who's kicking first? From the beginning material, it's fute bas, chasse medium with the same leg. Okay? So with no post. So if I'm with you, just targeting, don't defend right now, right? So I'm going to lift my knee. I'm going to fute bas, chasse medium. Or I can come this way. I can fute bas, chasse medium. Right? You evade, the low line, your only choices are evasion, right? So when he's coming with the fute, right, evade, and then I can blockade, or I can evade and I can parry, right? Or you can evade and escape. I mean, there's nothing wrong with just evading and escaping for the shot too. So deal with them however you like. The main thing is to make sure your kicks on your feeding side are clean. So if I'm giving this, I don't want to be sloppy with my kick, right? I want to come up, I've got my time. I'm initiating when I'm ready. So I turn my hips, I chasse, try to be controlled. Here's a drill I like to work on that's good for balance and good for understanding some of the range transitions from punching to kicking. So going with Patrick, I'm going to go jab, cross, fute bas. Then I'm going to go cross, jab, fute bas. And he's going to do the same thing. He's going to jab, cross, lead leg, fute bas, cross, jab, rear leg, fute bas. So I'm going to let him have it for this one. All right, so slow down, jab, cross. I lean back to make the range, fute bas. Cross, jab, I change my stance to make the range for the fute bas. All right? Then the next stage, jab, cross, fute bas, chasse bas. Cross, jab, fute bas, chasse bas. Jab, cross, fute bas, chasse bas. Cross, jab, fute bas, chasse bas. Then, jab, cross, fute bas, chasse bas. Oh, revers frontal. Let me do that again. Jab, cross, fute bas, chasse bas, revers frontal. Cross, jab, fute bas, chasse bas, revers frontal. That's as far as we're going to go with it. Okay, so jab, cross, bam, bam, fute bas, chasse bas, revers frontal. Cross, jab, fute bas, chasse bas. Yeah, at least I don't feel so bad. All right, last drill, and then we'll be done. All right, so Patrick's going to feed the midline fute with the lead leg. So we're going to do what we did last class. So I'm going to deflect and drop his leg, return the fute, and then your choice of level, right? Whether I go fute bas, fute medium, or fute haut if you want. Okay, so once again, he kicks. I drop his leg and place it. All right, and then he gets to do it to me. And I'm still trying to throw my best kick.
Oh, so 1, 2.
Yeah, 1, 2. And I'm trying to score. There you go. Pop. Pop. All right, so come back with the 2 footies. Okay. Got it?
The first one's always to the.
I want you to come to the rear first. And we're going to extend this. The same drill. I'm going to kick Patrick. Come with the fute. He does the defense. So I start. His intention is to kick this leg. So as he goes to kick that leg, I retract and come over top. So I use my chasse motion to bring the leg out of the way. So I start again. I go pop. Okay, and he feeds me. So to make the drill work, I have to try to do the kick. Right? There's a tendency that once you know that it's coming to not throw the kick, but I want to try to beat him. He comes to me, oh, I want to throw that kick. Yeah. Right? Give him a chance to do the chasse over top. Okay? All right.